Hi guys, welcome to Challenge the Road. The budget's out. We're going to go through some of the points, but I remember a story my granddad told me when Labour were in. He said, Richard, the tax was 102%. I was thinking 102. He said it was 97% plus there was, and I'm going, oh my God. And now this Labour government's in, we've got to really look at what is going on. And I try not to be political on here, but I am going to rant about a few things. Right, 40 billion black hole in the finances, 40 billion. Where's that come from? That's my first sort of initial things. Where's it come from? Is it misspending? Is it? I remember when COVID loans come out to businesses and Lamborghini garages were having their best month. People that have folded all them companies that took COVID loans, that's going through my mind. So now we're going to pay for that. How many were prosecuted or not or whatever. But you know, it puts you in a position where we need to understand and people need to be accountable for the 40 billion, what actually happened there. The next thing is these child allowances and stuff. I'm trying to understand that, you know, it's 2 children. You should only have the children you can afford. You know, we have 2 children because I can't afford to have 3 or 4 with the school fees and everything else. So, but now they're saying, well, we're going to give up to 6 people the same, you know, 6 children, the child benefit. So are you implying that you want people to have up to 6 children when you've got a housing crisis in the UK and you're telling us you haven't got enough homes? And now you're going to pay more for children. And then some people are just going to have 6 children. And it does your head in. If I'm honest, it just pisses me off. Anyway, we've got to get onto cars. The pay per mile tax is going to come out in 2028. That is on the EVs and hybrids that we're being pushed to have. Now, for myself, I haven't put it on the channel yet, but we're going to put... I just went and bought a Rolls Royce, to be honest, and it was second hand. It was 300 and something thousand new. And I got it paid 130,000. It's done 130,000 miles, and I've just been bombing around in that because I want to live my life. I'm at an age where I'm just going to have a 6-litre V12. And don't tell me that the environment, because of these EVs, this EV stuff's going to be... I was actually thinking about all the charging network, thinking one day you're going to go past that, and it's going to be like an old nuclear power station where you go, oh, or coal. It'd be like coal power stations. You go, oh, God, look at all them chargers, you know what, we used to use them. The way of doing it is just, it's not eco-friendly, and I don't care what anyone says it's not. I mean, the biggest thing we could do is have more trees, and we keep knocking them down to make more houses because you're having more kids. Anyway, I think that if I'm looking at this as myself, I'm thinking I'm going to stick with the plan, which is buying older cars, using older cars that have had all their depreciation. If the manufacturers need to go bust because they can't sell any new cars, tough. Government's bankrupting itself. It's saying go to EVs. Who wants to do pay per mile? No one. And then I really worry because I think it's going to come to us anyway. Because if they roll it out in EVs, they're going to roll it out to all of us in second-hand cars, aren't they? They're going to have us driving around, pay per mile, more tax. And then I try and think, well, do they not want us... What's going on then is I'm thinking, do they not want us to have cars and travel at all? That's going through my mind. Now, when I was 17, the best thing in the world was getting my own car, could go off, do whatever I want. Can't do that now. You're going to be, I mean, the black box they put in, I was saying about my daughter, she's going to have her first car, and I'm thinking, so you've got a black box in your car, you can't go over any speed limits anywhere, fair enough, but what people don't realise, I think, as well, it's not just about speed limits, it's about being aware. If you do 20 mile an hour and you're on your phone and you're all over the place, you're probably going to crash. It's more about just being alert. And also, if she goes over this 20 mile an hour, she loses points, they can lose their licence. It's, you know, it might be that you need to accelerate in a 20 to get round someone, there's things going on. So I just feel like we're in a stage where, I don't know if I want to be like a youngster now. Do I even want a car? That's what goes through my mind. And then where does the economy go? It goes nowhere, doesn't it? The economy goes nowhere because no one wants to go out. Because every time they're going out, they're being taxed per mile they go. And they just want to go somewhere. I mean, I used to love just go to the beach with my mates or do stuff. Get out in that car. I'd be in that car all the time. I remember back when when I was 18, I must have been doing 30,000 miles a year, 35,000 miles. I had a little Golf, a little bit, and I'd just keep driving round and round, and that was my fun, was driving round. I just like driving. You're just not going to be able to do that anymore, and that's where it's ending up, and this is where everything seems to be going, and it's depressing, to tell the truth. It's just like, you know, I don't know. And I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on. I don't know any person that's happy at the moment about the economy, and all these entrepreneurs, they're leaving. So there's going to be no jobs. And then you're going to be doing a lot of AI, which is going to take the jobs away, and then we're going to have 6 kids. I don't know. Frustrating. Anyway, that's my thing about the budget. What else has she done? Let's just have a look on the car. So there was an Auto Trader one I was looking at. I haven't watched too many videos last night because I was just a bit annoyed. Let's have a look at the auto car budget stuff. I mean, the only good thing is that the side of investing in cars and having cars, luckily she hasn't done anything on that. Otherwise I'd just be, well, losing the will to live, I think. But so we've got this confirms end of 5p fuel duty frees. Fine, doesn't make much difference. I'm trying to go to the cheapest petrol station I can go to. Try not to fill up on the services, cost you a fortune. I think she's also talking about charging rates, which have been going on for ages for EVs, is too high. They're going to have to do something on that. And then I think she said, oh, we're going to put some extra money into buying new EVs that are going to depreciate. And oh yeah, I've got a story for you now. Porsche Taycan. I went and looked at one. I got a call from Harrison. He said, Richard, I've got a car here. Come and have a look. And it was a Porsche Taycan Turbo S, Fandango, every option, like 180,000 new, 2 years old. How much do you think I could get that car for? 30,000 miles, so not too bad. How much do you think? 65,000. So it's lost 120,000. Actually, it's lost a Rolls Royce. I'm going to do a video on that because I'm going to go and drive it actually. So I do like the Taycan to drive. I just don't like plugging in the car and the way electric things are done. So yeah, I'm going to go and drive that. And actually we could do that comparison against the Rolls Royce I bought. I want to buy cars that aren't depreciating, aren't tracked as much. And I can just enjoy. And I enjoy the older engines, and there's nothing wrong with these petrols. Probably nothing wrong with diesels in the end, the amount of filters they put in. Right, I've got to go to work now. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these videos. If you'd like to hear me ranting about other stuff probably in the next few weeks, then please like, share and subscribe.